Judy Eileen O'Neill Burke took the office the first week of December, promising change from the way the office had been run under her predecessor. And while guns and gun violence remain the top priority, a rash of domestic violence-related killings are making that another major focus.
Good morning, Craig. How are you?
In her only television interview to mark her first 100 days in office, Eileen O'Neill Burke is talking about new priorities.
I think domestic violence became a priority very, very quickly. 15 women have been killed who had pending domestic violence cases over the last several months. That's a house on fire.
Burke is now restructuring her office, adding supervisors to that unit and doing more training. But illegal guns and the violence connected to them still remains the top priority. Someone from her office is embedded at the Chicago Gun Crime Center.
So what they can do there is they take a shell casing and they put it in a machine and they can track where else that gun has been used.
Electronic monitoring is also a big concern for the state's attorney as the responsibility shifts at the end of the month from the sheriff's department to the chief judge's office. The program includes a 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. curfew for those wearing ankle monitors, many accused of violent crimes.
17 people are charged with murder on a curfew program. Those numbers should strike fear in everyone's heart. I think somebody charged with murder needs to be detained.
The state's attorney also reversing the policy of her predecessor, who raised the threshold for felony retail theft from $300 to $1,000, which was blamed for a dramatic increase in smash and grabs.
The last statistic I saw was that we had an increase of 154% of retail theft prosecutions. That doesn't mean we've had an increase of retail thefts. It means we went from 0 prosecutions to a normal level of prosecutions.
As for a bill pending in Springfield that would legalize prostitution, Burke has concerns.
You know, I have seen the ravages of prostitution both as a prosecutor and as a defense attorney, and I'm hesitant that that would be a good thing.
Burke also tells me that she is closely monitoring what's happening in Washington in hopes that her office, which receives millions of dollars in federal funds, will be able to keep that money. That's still pending, right?
Yeah, of course. Lots to watch.
Yeah, a huge race during the election. Glad you got to sit down with her and ask some questions.
Yeah, Craig with the TV exclusive tonight. Thank you.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC 7 Chicago Eyewitness News.